Welcome back. When President-elect Donald Trump takes office in just 10 days, he will become the first sitting U.S. president to have a criminal record. Trump appeared virtually Friday morning for his sentencing in the New York hush money case. Judge Juan Merchan granted the president-elect an unconditional discharge. He called the circumstances of the case, quote, truly extraordinary. Donald Trump was convicted in May on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records as part of a scheme to hide a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. We covered this extensively. Trump still says he did nothing wrong.
It's been a political witch hunt. It was done to damage my reputation so that I'd lose the election, and obviously that didn't work. But the fact is that I'm totally innocent. I did nothing wrong.
For more on what this means, you see on your screen CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman. Rikki, always great to see you. As we mentioned, President-elect Trump has been given this unconditional release, but the conviction remains on his record. But what does this mean for the rest of us and for the country? Is this purely academic, or does it carry some type of impact into his presidency?
Well, it carries the historical and unprecedented impact into his presidency of being the first president to take, and in this case, retake office, who has a felony conviction. And in this case, it is 34 convictions. So you cannot really look at this and diminish the gravity of it in terms of the presidency. However, there is also the fact, Errol, that what will happen for Donald Trump is this was also a good thing today, not only that he doesn't face any punishment with an unconditional discharge, but it's also a good thing, which is why he complimented the United States Supreme Court for its one-page opinion that happened last night, because there is finality in the case. You've got to have a final judgment. You cannot appeal without a final judgment, and this day created a final judgment, and he will appeal, but his lawyers will do that work for him.
One other interesting thing from today is, for the first time, the public was actually able to hear Judge Juan Merchan. Let's just play a clip.
It is clear from legal precedent, which until July 1st was scarce, that Donald Trump, the ordinary citizen, Donald Trump, the criminal defendant, would not be entitled to such considerable protections.
And I will say, having been inside the courtroom, that matches the tone of this judge throughout the 6-week trial. But I'm wondering what you made of his overall approach and tone. You had the spotlight of the world on his courtroom. You had threats from Trump at that time that led to multiple gag orders. Upon reflection, what do you make of the judge's behavior?
Well, I think we have to look at the judge's behavior today for the public because they can hear it. The judge today showed a great deal of patience, of decorum, of integrity. He's put in a very difficult position for a sentencing judge. That is one of the most significant responsibilities for any jurist, and they take it very seriously. But here he felt, and correctly so, that he had no choice because he is not dealing with simply Donald Trump, the ordinary citizen. He is dealing with Donald Trump, the president-elect, who is going to take office on January 20th. And so he felt that the only thing he could do was give this unconditional discharge, which is an extraordinary, lenient remedy after a trial. But there was no other place to go. During the trial itself, people may differ in their opinions about Judge Merchan. Some people felt that he maintained the same kind of integrity throughout. There are other people, particularly those on the defense side or those in favor of the defense, even if they were not sitting on that side of the courtroom, who felt that from time to time, Judge Merchan was exasperated. And one can understand that in the extraordinary circumstances of this trial, not only was the judge exasperated, one can also understand why the defense from time to time was exasperated. And as a result of that, the defense, which is composed of some very, very good lawyers, certainly protected their record for appeal. This is not a frivolous appeal.
Really a remarkable case to watch from beginning to maybe at the end. We know that an appeal is likely. Rikki Klieman, wonderful to get your insight. Enjoy your weekend.
Always good to see you, Errol.